Hi everyone, welcome back. So just want to tune you in. I have a little order. Client wanted a little breakfast bowl, and this is piece of pear that she liked, and now this has been drying for over a year, so should be nice and stable. So this will just go in the chuck. Doesn't matter if the foot is oval at this stage. And I'm going to put a little lip on the inside. You see this, how I turn my usual, let's say, pace. And I'm going to true up the rim a little bit. And this will be a little closed form bowl. So put a little shoulder here and a little one on the inside here. Just in case if this one is too big for my chuck. So that's looking okay. Now usually I like to work quite fast, and I always sort of amuse myself if I can make something a little faster but with the same quality. Quality is never a compromise in my case. So just readjust the camera so you can see what's happening. There we go. So bowl gouge. No, actually use a spindle gouge, sorry. A little more speed. It's a small bowl. I can use bowl gouge. That's looking quite good. And nice little shear cut. Kind of don't like this. It's a little bit more. Now this portion here is just a little too steep, so just incorporate a little bit more curve. Well, that's much better. I can finish here where the foot will be. That's looking quite good. With a spindle gouge, just going to make this foot nice and clean. Yeah, that's looking quite good. Now this little transition here is just a little bit too rough, so I'll just shear scrape it a little bit. And also that now the surface done. Let's see it. And I'm going to sand this. Just see if there's any flaws. Actually there is here a little, you can see it, probably a little split here. So I'm just going to fill this in, and my best bet to fill this is take it off the chuck, and now I can fill this in with CA glue. Okay, so now you can see this split, it has been filled, and this can go back on the chuck, and now I can sand this. Just quickly cut outside done. A little bit of oil. And then melt the beeswax. This one is a little bit more cleaner rag, less oil and wax in it, just to buff it off. So that's nice. Yeah, that's quite lovely. So get this around. Get a little bit better view for you. There we go. There is a little knocking on the very rim, so probably broke grain. There we go, so that's gone. So here I'm getting quite a bit of chatter, so just remove this portion and now I'll start again. Nice and easy. I'm supporting the back of the bowl. So here is everything okay up to this ridge. So just clean up the rim here one more time. I'll just scuff it up a little bit and now continue on nice and gently. One more cut. Okay, so that's feeling like a nice curve. Just to get you a little bit closer so you can see it. Continue down a little bit more on the bottom. Up to this point, and now I can use the scraper to finish the bottom. Now this doesn't, although it's scraping quite good, I feel that the surface won't be as good. So I'll just put a burr on. So I need to remove the old one, the remainings of it. Using the burnisher, I have a video how I did that from old gouge, and just put nice hook on. Okay, that's looking quite good, but there is a little knocking sound here. If you can hear it, just want to see what that is. And I'm not sure what it is, so we'll have to cut this again. Hope you can see it. It's cross grain line gouge, so I'm not sure from what that is. Probably something in the grain, so I'll just use the gouge one more time, trying to cut that through. Okay, that feels like it's gone. Wherever you have sort of this thin ball, I mean it's not super thin, but you can flex and make quite a bit of harmonics. Then you have to support the back of the ball using your hands, and now just blend the bottom portion into one big continuous curve. There we go. So you can see the surface before sanding. And this is what I believe, this sort of a bark inclusion that goes to that split. Yeah, that's right here, both of them. So I'll just fill this one as well, and I can sand the inside, and that will be it. So I have to point out that this client, she actually likes this kind of wood imperfections. She understands that wood is natural material, so she doesn't mind all this stuff, and this won't leak out if she used like milk or anything like that. This will be okay once it's filled like this. You just have to fill it properly, and it should be okay. And now I can sand this. Dying. Finish this off, a little bit of oil. And wax. And use the cleaner rag to wipe away any excess wax, oil. So that's the inside done as well. You can see, quite lovely. And now I need a little block of timber here. And I need this is non-slip cloth, and this is cotton rag, and because this one likes to leave a little stain, so just put this over the wood. The ball goes on top of that, and find the center. That's it. And I like to use small spindle gouge here. I'll just bring you closer. so you can see, and small spindle valve. Nice shear cut to the middle. Make sure it's undercut, which it is. And now we can make a little decoration here. So that's looking quite good. So I can sand this now. I'll use a little bit of 240. So actually I forgot to undercut this a little bit more. So less sanding after. And a little bit of 360. So that's it. So whenever I have to remove the foot like this, I leave a little knob like this. Use clippers. And now we have this tiny little ridge here, and just grab your final grit. It's 360 for me, and sand away. This is really done in a few seconds. So there we go. And now just finish the bottom. So put a little dab of oil just to get it in the grooves. So that's it. And buff away any excess oil. And while I'm here, I just wipe away the entire bowl from the dust, and I can put my fingernail inside the groove just to clean up the oil. And here it is, nice lovely little bowl, nicely fast done. You can see a little raised foot profile, how it's done, a little bit more wiping off the dust. I put a little bit of it's sort of a liquid beeswax on top, and before I hand it over, and she will wash it before use, so pretty much all of it will be gone. But if by any means she doesn't use it right away, it will be on the shelf and collecting nice patina. And yeah, as you can see, quick little job done, and now I can move to the next one.